So today, we're playing the Ranger, and we've got a Skull Badge run, which means we get to wield not one, but two of the Reaper's Scythes. And pairing these with the Poison Ivy subclass allows us to turbo stack poison like there's no tomorrow, giving us 6 poison for each spike we gain. To top it off, we're using the Darksaber to deal massive damage based on the debuffs on our opponents. But hey, check it out and let me know what you think of it. Okay, let's go and jump some ranked games with a random character and see who we're going to get today. So it looks like we got the Ranger. We do have ourselves a Skull Badge. Maybe we do want to go for a unhealing Ranger type build, especially since we got an Amulet of Life. Hell yeah, we're going to be grabbing that. Let's grab a frying pan. Let's grab this too. And I do want to increase the speed of our frying pan along with this garlic. Now, since the whetstone is on sale, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab the stone as well. But I did move our setup around just a little bit so we have that increased speed on our garlic. We can also increase the speed of our Skull Badge, but I think this should be a pretty decent round one. We should have 20 more max life, we should have increased healing efficiency, we should have a little bit of lifesteal with a ruby, and we should be able to inflict a ton of debuffs. The only thing is, our frying pan is not going to be as much DPS as 2 weapons. Actually, yeah, kind of is. So all in all, we should be in a pretty good spot. Our opponent did have that Amulet Steel, which is going to be 25 block, but smashing. Just pause the video to remind you to like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Really, really, really fantastic. Now the question is, do we go for a shovel? For right now, we definitely want this though. We're going to sell the blue gemstone to grab this amulet as well. Amulet of Darkness. We really, really want to go for staff on healing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave in our Amulet of Darkness with our Amulet of Life, and I'm going to have our whetstone in between these for now. And yeah, I'm going to be rocking on with this. I did take out our garlic, so we do lose a little bit of DPS on our frying pan, but this setup should be pretty decent for round 2. With our Amulet of Darkness, we should get that little bit of extra damage. And yeah, not too bad. These 2 amulets definitely hard carriness, along with the Skull Badge. Now I'm going to grab the storage. I will roll once. I do want to grab this Hellbot, but I do want to roll again. If you want Shelly. Shelly might not be too bad here, but I do want to roll looking for that freaking broom. That's for sure, but unfortunately, we do have to move on with this setup, and it's not going to be that great. Now we did place our Amulets of Darkness inside a Ranger bag because we do have that crit chance on it, which is something to note as well. The Ranger bag does give crit chance on that Amulet of Darkness, which is going to be smashing. And with our shovel, we should be able to inflict some blinds, along with our Skull Badge. Whenever Skull Badge does trigger, we do have a 30% chance to inflict a lot of effect damage. So we should have a decent bit of DPS, even with just a shovel with this Amulet of Darkness. And not too bad. Now we did get a Knife to meet you, which is definitely awesome. We also got stone, but I don't really want to go for stone type builds. Well, since we do have Amulet of Darkness, we could actually go for a stone golem type builds. But again, I definitely want to go for a staff on healing though. I'm going to be grabbing our smithing for dummies. Let's grab a set of blueberries. We could grab the deck of cards. I'm going to grab the storage. Let's roll. I definitely want to grab this undead amulet, but yeah, I'm going to sell 2 whetstones to grab for now. Amulet of Wilds. Let's sell you to roll again. And I do want to grab this hunger blade as well. But yeah, let's keep moving for now. So unfortunately, we're not finding our broom, and yeah, maybe the shovel here is not the best idea because it is a lot more difficult to find our broom. We are skipping some items, but we're still managing to keep ahead, which is really, really fantastic. Nice. We did dig up a cart. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. Let's grab you and roll once. Now that's kind of crazy. We could end up going for an Excalibur here. But I'm going to sell this 1 stone to roll again. Now that is a Death Scythe as well. On sale for 6. So we could also go for a spike stacking Skull Badge type setup. Now I did actually end up selling that stone, which is really bad. That's something we probably should have kept as well. Yeah, because we could craft up those strong stones, get potions, get a ton of spikes at the very beginning, and turbo inflict a lot of debuffs. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab this Death Scythe. Especially since we do have our Amulets of Wilds as well. But hey, we did place our Amulet of Darkness here, triggering on our Hunger Blade, along with our shovel as well. So it shouldn't be too bad. However, our opponent is dealing quite a bit of damage to us, but not too bad. So let's grab this bit of storage. Let's grab our Death Scythe. Let's say goodbye to our shovel. I do want to grab this Fly Garrick. Now, do we still craft up Shelly here? I think we end up selling our garlic here just to buy ourselves this freaking banana. And have this set up like so. And I think we just move on with this. So our Death Scythe should be able to make our Skull Badge and our Fly Garrick trigger a crazy amount of poison stacking. So in all, it shouldn't be too bad. And awesome. We're definitely keeping ahead for now. Now, speaking of awesome, that is a Turnip as well. There's also a Thorn Bloom. So, do we go for Thorn Bloom here, or do we just go for Blood Thorn? Well, let's grab a Turnip. Let's grab our Oil Lamp. I'm not going to be taking this Heroic Potion. I do, however, want to grab this storage. Now, there's one stone that we can buy back and hopefully try to find a second one. But, yeah, let's go ahead and craft up this Blood Thorn. Now, we could be in a little bit of trouble crafting this up, but once we do craft it up, our smithing for dummies is going to be quite nice. So I think right now I'm going to sell our piggy bank to continue the roll. Definitely need another on-dev amulet. And the next question is, do we want to grab a deck of cards? We could grab it and try to find those cards that does give us spikes. But yeah, we could also grab a Lover's card for him. So I'm just going to reserve for now as well. Getting Lover's card does allow us to get some regen that we can activate. And, well, I say activate, give us Vampirism stacking as well as some spike stacking. Now, we are going to be running through stamina like crazy since we do have triple weapons. And our spinning for dummies is not going to be doing a whole lot for us. But, yeah, our debuffs should be able to take out our opponents, which is really fantastic. Now, there's going to be strange builds between Death Scythe and Blood Thorn, but we definitely want to grab Poison Ivy here. I do want to grab this bit of storage. I do want to grab you to see what it's going to be. I do like this. I do want to find ourselves another freaking stone so we can craft out some strong stone skin potions. That's for sure. But hey, for now, I will actually be rocking on with our Poison Ivy in this position to give us a ton of debuff resistances, which is going to be awesome. We should be able to turbo inflict a bunch of poison and then also deal an absurd amount of damage as well. And smashing. Really fantastic. Now let's grab this. We did get ourselves that spike card. I'm gonna roll again. We could grab a wonky snowman to inflict a little bit of cold. I think we just grab our storage, we roll on. We definitely want to grab ourselves a corrupted crystal, and I do kind of want to grab ourselves a pestilence flask. Now, do we want to go Darksaber here instead of that Blood Thorn? It does make a lot of sense. Now, we do need to find ourselves another card as well, so we can also grab our Staff on Healing right now, but it's a little bit late for that. But yeah, I'm going to be going for a Darksaber instead of this Blood Thorn. And we're going to try to go for Big Potion Explosion like crazy. But our opponent is actually putting up a lot. Good fight with their bows, but we still managed to pull ahead, which is really awesome for us. Now the next question is, what should we grab here? If we're keeping Blood Thorn, we kind of want to grab Blood Manipulation. Now if we did grab the Staff on Healing here, Blood Manipulation would have been insane. However, I'm going to lean towards grabbing Acorn Ace for even more stamina reduction. Yeah, because then we can possibly run multiple Death Scythe. But unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to you. We do need to find ourselves an Acorn Collar though. We do want to craft you up almost instantly. We're going to sell this red gem. We're going to grab you. And I do want to craft up a strong Pestilence Flask. Now, we definitely want this Lover's card because then we can actually activate our Ace of Spades, giving us 3 spikes at the very beginning, which will give us a ton more poison. Now, we probably should have stacked our potions on top of each other before moving on. That would be quite clever, but yeah, we'll see how we get on with this. That's 31 poison, which is looking pretty darn awesome. However, our opponent does have Shelly, and they're going to be removing those debuffs. They have tons of healing. And yeah, I was completely wrong. We do end up falling short. Now, hey, we did get our Darksaber, which is going to be fantastic. Now, the next question is, do we want to go for Vampiric Armor right here? Vampiric Armor would be a decent bit of block. But do we need block? We just kind of want a lot of potions. So I don't think we're going to grab it. Do we take reverse card over the Lover's card? I think we do. We roll again, and there's a crit chance. We definitely need that. Unfortunately, I do kind of want to keep all our items the way we have it for now. We're going to have our Amulet of Alchemy here, triggering our potions multiple times. We did move our Darksaber to this side. And yeah, once we get a crit chance, we do want to slot it in here for now. But what should we actually take here? I think we're just going to save for 5 golds. We're going to rock on, and we'll see how we get on with this. Now, our stamina consumption on our Darksaber is going to be 0.8 with a 0.6 on our Death Scythe. And we'll see. Our opponent is going to be cleansing a lot of that poison with those potions, which is really not great for us. And unfortunately, we do want to fall short because our opponent did pretty much cleanse all his debuffs. But let's grab our Acorn Collar. Let's roll. Definitely want to grab ourselves Corrupted Crystals. And the thing is, we kind of want armor right now to place this in. I'm going to grab a Potion Bolt. Let's roll. And we really want another Poison Flask as well. But that's also another Potion Belt. That's also Shield of Valor, which we could place our Corrupted Crystal into. But we did move our Potion Bolt into here for our potions. We still have our Poison Ivy in here. We moved our Smithing for Dummies over here so we can have a crit chance in this position. We're going to be grabbing our Pestilence Flask with another Potion Belt, but yeah, let's keep moving for now. However, we are going to begin a Poisoned Goobert's Nocturnal Locklifter with a crap ton of Vampirism. They're going to be trying to inflict a ton of poison on us, but unfortunately, we do still end falling short, which is really not great for us. Let's grab our second Potion Bolts. Let's grab our Pestilence Flask for now. Now that is a freaking pineapple, which will help us stack up some spikes, which will increase our poison as well. Do we really want this? I think I'm not going to take it. I think I'm going to roll. I definitely want this armor set, along with the Corrupted Crystal. We're going to be taking that leather armor that I did pass up. But placing 2 Corrupted Crystals in our armor is going to be insane value to us because it is going to be an insane amount of block. But hey, that's some big damage. But we're still just lacking a little bit. So we do go down to our fine life, which is really not that great. Let's grab this so we can fit in our armor. And yeah, this is going to be super quick rounds. So we're going to see. We are going to begin a Staff of Fire type build. They're going to have a lot of skilling damage. But can we keep up? Yeah, this is looking so much better. Unbelievably much better. And we did lose all our lives here towards the end. But we do end up with a 78 DPS between our Darksaber, our Poison, Amulet of Darkness, and our Death Scythe. As for heals, not a whole lot of healing because, yeah. But as for block, adding in these Corrupted Crystals, it did give us a ton of block. But I do believe we can actually make this a Luck Racer, so let's go ahead and continue on for now. Now we could grab this pineapple, which I'm going to. We're going to slot that in here for now. We could grab the Walrus Tusk, so we do start off with 4 poison at the very beginning, which I'm going to as well. Now, should we just craft up that Vampiric Armor for a lot more block? I'm still not going to. I'm just going to rock on with the leather armor. I did place in our Walrus Tusk up here, so we should be able to start off with a lot of poison. We did get our Potion Explosion, and that poison is stacking up and smashing. Yeah. The Death Scythe into Poison Ivy is insanely awesome for us. Now, speaking of insanely awesome, that's another Death Scythe, which I'm going to have to grab. But I'm going to roll for now. And I do want to grab this too, so we can craft up another strong Pestilence Flask. That's also going to be a lot more spikes stacked up for us, which I would love to take, but unfortunately I think we do have to roll, looking for that bit of storage. So unfortunately I'm going to have to rock on with this setup. Now we do have our Acorn Collar in this position with our Acorn Ace in. We do have 12% less stamina used on both our Death Scythes along with our Darksaber. But the problem is we don't have a banana in for our stamina sustain as of right now. But I'm still going to rock on. We're going to get our stamina stack within the next shop. We're going to be crafting up another Poison Flask, which is going to be super fantastic. We should be able to inflict a ton more poison, so our Darksaber can smash. And that's 108 poison damage, and not too bad. And we got another strong Pestilence Flask. Let's grab you. Let's roll. Definitely want to grab more Stamina Sacks. I wouldn't mind grabbing a set of blueberries for now. Although that is going to be another on the den for Amulet, which I'm going to sell my car for. Another Amulet of Wilds, which is just straight up crazy. Crazy nuts. Genuinely crazy nuts. Let's keep moving. Once we reach this 5 seconds, we're going to get, yeah, crap ton of poison. We should just be able to explode with poison. Our Darksaber should be dealing insane amounts of damage, and not too bad. Now the only thing is we would like to increase our crit chance because it is only at 44%. That is something to note as well. Now that's another poison flask, which at this point, hell yeah, we're going to be grabbing. Now Toad is one way we do scale up a crit chance, but it is going to be quite slow. So I'm not going to be taking it. I will, however, grab a protective little purse. I'm going to grab the Walrus Tusk since it is on sale. Golden Crown's kind of nice and all, but we're not going to be taking it. And I'm not sure if we want any of these items, so I'm going to keep moving. However, another Acorn Collar would be smashing. So unfortunately, going to sell our stones since we didn't grab a strong stone skill potion. We just never found one. Unfortunately, we're going to sell our health pot, and we do need to sell one more thing. I do kind of want to keep our Star of Courage. So do we sell our Amulet of Life? You know what? I'm going to. I definitely want even more crit chance. We're going to add in another Walrus Tusk. Let's roll one more time. And yeah, that's going to be it. But the Skull Badge is insanely awesome on the Ranger because you can go for Death Scythe, Poison Ivy. You can go for Staff on Healing Ageless Leaf, which is crazy, crazy good. One other item that would have made this build way more insane is grabbing some strong Demonic Flasks. This would have literally been insane, especially given a crit chance. Yeah, we could one-shot our opponents extremely fast. However, we definitely want to corrupt the crystals in our armor to make us a little bit more tanky, especially since we're going to be inflicting a ton of poison. But hey, let's go and see, can we win out? Are we going to build a beat this Flame Up, Slime Time, Steel Goobers with Phoenix and lots of shield? Potentially. They don't really have a way to cleanse those debuffs, which is kind of nice for us. We can get that poison stacked up super fast. And yeah, our opponent does resurrect, and it's already over. I mean, in 6 seconds, we inflicted 146 poison, which is crazy. As for damage dealt, yeah, 140 DPS set up with that Darksaber, with the poison. And then as for block, yeah, these corrupted crystals doing a ton of work. Some things we did learn from this, we probably should have grabbed that leather armor early on to try and suck these corrupted crystals a little bit earlier. But hey, definitely a super fun build. The Skull Badge is probably one of my most favorite badges on the Ranger. But anyways, we did survive with 2 lives left. Let's go and see just how much rank points we managed to get. Plus 11. Ranked us up to 91. But hey, I'm going to leave here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, so we're going to begin a by the Holy Lights, a Scalper with a Fancy Rapier and a Mana Thirst. Now this could be quite scary because they're going to be cleansing a lot of those debuffs once you get their heat going, but yeah, they can't out-survive the amount of poison that we did actually inflict on them. But hey, we're going to begin a Hammer Crossed Blades Curse Dagger type setup with 4 Prismatic Orbs for a ton of Vampirism. But hey, can it keep up? Definitely not. Okay, so we're going to begin another Flame type build, except to run the Light Goobers by the Holy Lights and an Artifact Stone Heat. So this Flame is going to have a lot of DPS. But hey, speaking of a lot of DPS, so do we. Okay, so we're going to begin a crit with Staff, Fancy Rapier. They're going to have lots of scaling damage, they're going to have some crit damage. So we could be in lots of trouble, however, not too bad. And this is crazy looking, double burning blade with a bunch of dragons. Can they actually burst us down before we burst them down? So far, it's actually looking decently close, but okay, maybe not decently close. And yeah, we're going to begin a double axe anvil with Uniquely Unique. This is going to be an incredibly fast double axe. It's going to have lots of skilling damage. It's going to be inflicting some colds. And we barely survived. That was kind of crazy because they also had crit chance as well. Okay, so we're going to begin a Dark Lantern Bloodthorn with the Artifact Stone of Death. So they're going to be inflicting some fatigue damage. They're going to have crit chance. But they do resurrect. We can start turbo inflicting even more poison. And that is crazy. A 200 damage poison. Okay, let's go. We're going to begin a crazy weapon situation with a practically large greatsword. with a crap ton of corrupted crystals. However, that's a turbo amount of poison already inflicted. And our Darksaber, hold on a second, does 290 damage. And for a second there, I thought we were going to be in lots and lots of trouble.